Welcome to our channel, and in this video I will tell you everything you need to know about using trading bots on the Kucoin exchange. First, please notice the disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and this video is for informational and educational purposes only. Alright, now let's dive right into this video. And before we start, I do want to say that all the links you will need for Kucoin and the trading bots will be down in the description, including a campaign of 5 USDT cashback for 30 USDT deposit, so go check it out. Alright, so after registering an account and logging into Kucoin, you will come to this screen, the main menu, right? So right now we are going to check out all the bots, how to actually create bots for yourself to start earning profits. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do and where you can find the bots is right here at the top menu under trade and then trading bot. Afterwards you will come to this screen where you will see the 5 bots they have: the spot grid trading bot, the futures grid trading bot, the smart rebalance, DCA, dollar cost average, and the infinity grid. So we will go over all of these bots, what they mean, and how you can actually set that bot up for yourself to run and earn some passive income. So the first one being the spot grid trading bot, which is basically you can choose auto or customize, and it basically sets a grid on the spot market, and within that grid the bot buys low and sells high. So for example, you can get the automatic, the AI generated range, then you get this range between 14,000 and 27,000. Then within that range, depending on how many placed orders, so for example, if you set it to 100 placed orders, it will divide that grid into 100 levels and it will buy low and sell high. So this is generated by the AI by looking at different price levels and important price levels in the past. And you can also see the profits per grid, fees deducted right here. And then you can put in a total investment of USDT, but you can also put in Bitcoin and USDT. After which you can fill in how many USDT you want to put in or a percentage of your capital and get it working like that. But apart from that, you can also customize it for yourself. So for example, you'd say, well, right now we are ranging between 19,000 and 22,500. And then I want to divide that up into 100 grids, or 38, which is possible right now. And what you can see is then that range is divided into those grids where it will buy low and sell high at the red lines. And then you can also see the profits per grid, fees deducted, and what you want to put in. And that is how you can use the spot grid trading bot. And now something I think is also very important and something to look at is that you can also put in an entry price. So for example, you would like to use this grid, but not right now. You want it to enter 20,800 first. So what you would then do is you put that in so that it only begins once it reaches 20,800. And you can also put in a stop loss. Like for example, you think, well, all right, this grid is nice, but when it actually reaches 19,300, I want to get out. But when it actually reaches 18,700, for example, then I want to get out. That is your stop price, and then the trading bot will cease to exist and it will trade no longer. And you can also put in a take profit price. So for example, 23,000, if it reaches that level, then I want the bot to stop trading too. Then I want to take profits. So apart from that, I also have the futures grid trading bot, which is very similar. It's just the same as the spot grid trading bot, but then for futures. So you can, for example, put in a leverage. And again, this is the AI generated range, number of placed orders, or the profits per grid. And then if you want to go short or long, and it will show you the margin and how much you want to put in. And again, the advanced settings right here, the stop price, take profit price, and entry price. Very important things, so don't miss out on those. And you can also customize it for yourself. It goes via the same principles of the spot grid trading bot. So now let's check out some of the other ones, such as the smart rebalance bot. And if you click that, you want to switch to the classic version. That's completely alright, because it's only available on the classic version as of right now. So you want to click confirm, and that will bring you to this page. Alright, so on this page you can see you can also create the spot grid trading bot right here and the futures grid trading bot. But if you want to use the smart rebalance, the DCA, and the infinity grid bots, you have to do it on this page, kucoin.com/trading bot. And right now I also want to remind you that all the links will be down in the description, including the campaign to get 5 USDT cash back from a $30 first deposit. Alright, so the smart rebalance rebalance bot basically rebalances your portfolio for you. So for example, you invest 1000 USDT, you want 50% Bitcoin and 50% Ethereum. Then it automatically places 50% of that 1000, so $500 into Bitcoin, and the same for Ethereum. And then for example, if Bitcoin goes up in price and Ethereum goes down, that means that more percentage is allocated to Bitcoin, which you don't want. You want 50% to Bitcoin. And this bot automatically rebalances it for you. So if you click create bot, you can either do an AI rebalance. So for example, you can do this one, create now, and then you can see the percentage per chain, and it will automatically rebalance that for you. But what you can also do, and right here you have the total investment, what you want to put in, or you can change it a little bit. But what you can also do, and something that I would prefer, is you can customize it for yourself. So you can add coins, how many percentage of your capital you want in that coin, and how many total capital you want to invest, and then you can simply create it. It's a very simple and intuitive process. Then apart from that, you also have the DCA bot, the dollar cost average bot, which allows you to make profits from a regular investment, and it automatically invests a certain amount of USDT, for example, into a certain crypto. So if you want to go check that out, you want to click create bot, and what you can then see is that, for example, you want to invest in, say you want to invest in Bitcoin every day. You can do it every day. You can also do it every week, and you just want to get that dollar cost average in, which allows you over time to actually get a lower entry price overall. So the first thing you can do is the date of your first investment. So for example, I would like to start now, then you press now, then the amount per investment. So you want to invest every week. How much do you want to invest every week? Well, maybe 100 USDT. And apart from that, you can also set a max investment. So for example, you say, I want to invest in Bitcoin, but I think 10,000 is enough overall. All right. So that would first of all take a lot of weeks before you can reach that. That would be the max you will invest in Bitcoin using this bot. And then very easily, you can just click create, and you have created the bot for yourself. All right, now last of all, we will check out the Infinity Grid, which is almost the same as the spot and the futures grid trading bot, but this is infinite. So it is different in that way. So the first thing you want to do with that is again, create bot, and then you can choose auto, so AI generated and customized. And what the Infinity Grid basically is that there's a minimum price, as you can see right here, the minimum price of 18,660 right there. And what it basically does is when you run the Infinity Grid bot, as the market pumps, it can ensure that the bot will never run out of the range and continue to perform buy low and sell high operations to help you carry out arbitrage. And at the same time, the bot will hold a number of crypto equal to the value of your investment. So take BTC against USDT for an example. During pumping, the bot will continue to sell BTC, but ensure that there's always BTC equivalent to the initial USDT of your holding. So compared with the spot grid trading bot, for example, that places orders with a fixed number, the Infinity Grid bot places orders in percentages, and there's no upper limit. So a quick example, and we will also check that out if we want to set the parameters for the bot to actually create it for yourself. Let's take Bitcoin against USDT for an example again. So suppose the entry price of BTC against USDT is 50,000 and the single grid profit is set to 1%. What it then does is when it pumps to the first grid, the Bitcoin held is worth 20,500, right? Plus 1%. So the bot will sell 500 USDT of Bitcoins, and therefore the number will remain 50,000. And similarly, when Bitcoin will be bought when it actually falls. So it will keep the total value of Bitcoin at 50,000 also when it drops in price, and it will buy back more. So if we actually want to check that out right here in the Infinity Grid bot, as you can see, you can do the auto or the customize. If you do the customize, you can set a minimal price. Let's just keep 19,000 for an example, and then the profit rate per grid. So as I said, it uses percentages as grid. So for example, let's do 2%, so every 2% up, it will actually sell Bitcoin to come back to that price. And then you can put in your total investment, for example, 20,000, and then every 2% on top of that 20,000, it will sell 2% to get back to 20,000. And if it falls in price, so it becomes worth less than that, it will buy back. And again, you have the advanced settings, which I think are very important to set a stop and a take profit. So don't miss out on that and manage your risks. So something you shouldn't miss out on either is that on this page, on the classic version of Kucoin with the trading bots, you can also see the leaderboard of, for example, the spot grid. And what that actually allows you to do is, for example, see these massive percentages in APR of certain strategies used by other people. So that shows the potential you can actually have by creating these bots. But what it also allows you to do is, for example, you can look at these bots Click one and you can actually use the same parameters to create your order, allowing you to copy trade the other strategies seen right here, which already have proven results. Alright, so with that we have reached the end of this video, and once more I want to remind you that all the links you will need will be down in the description, including, as I said, the campaign to get $5 cash back when depositing $30. So in this video we talked about Kucoin trading bots, what they actually mean, all of them, all the 5 ones, how to actually use them and how to set them up for yourselves. And apart from that, we also looked at how to actually copy proven strategies for yourself. So I want to thank you all for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments about questions I might have missed, and subscribe to our channel. Bye.